Procter & Gamble has finally broken its silence, and the details are bound to set tongues wagging. For years now, Meghan Markle has reaped the benefits of her royal association, spinning narratives in the media that have often stirred controversy. The latest chapter in her saga? A potential lawsuit from the American consumer goods giant Procter & Gamble. From picturesque palace corridors to the cold, harsh reality of courtrooms, Meghan Markle seems to be embroiled in yet another dispute. But this time, it's not with the media or royal family members, it's with Procter & Gamble. As the story goes, Meghan alleged that a P&G soap advertisement she saw as a child featured a sexist tagline that spurred her into becoming an advocate for gender equality. This single narrative became an emblem of her self-projected image as a crusader for women's rights. However, what if that crusade was built on shaky ground? Procter & Gamble has finally spoken up, and they are not mincing words. The company's stance is clear. They never produced the commercial Meghan describes. The house of cards seems to be tumbling down, as P&G prepares to sue Meghan for spreading false information. Their legal maneuvers aren't just about silencing a celebrity. It's about defending a century-old legacy built on trust and integrity. The cold, hard reality is that Meghan's story had wormed its way into the public consciousness, painting her as a modern-day Joan of Arc. Meanwhile, the evidence, or lack thereof, was doing all the talking behind the scenes. The soap story began to sound more like a bedtime fairy tale than an autobiographical fact. Is it irony or poetic justice that the princess might now be the one boxed into a corner, facing allegations and legal consequences? Events have pushed this rift between Meghan and P&G into the limelight. Nonetheless, Prince Harry's unwavering support for companies that focus on transparency and legacy cannot be ignored. The Duke of Sussex, through multiple public engagements, has always glorified ethics in business. His stance aligns perfectly with Procter & Gamble's commitment to maintaining accurate historical records. Meghan often speaks about authenticity, but this lawsuit presents a paradox. Can she continue to sell the narrative of righteousness when the very foundation seems so shaky? Imagine the paradox of standing for truth and feminism while potentially misleading millions for personal aggrandizement. It makes one wonder whether the voice of a multi-billion-dollar corporation should have remained mute for so long, hiding behind the